Yeah, so this is a Thor motor coach. This is basically considered like a Super C. So this is a 2023 model, and this has a really cool bunk setup I'm gonna show you here in a second. But check out this rig. You know, I prefer to tow a trailer, unhook, and drive my truck. However, this is nice. Like, love this booth setup here. It's really large. There's no legs down below. Large television, and you do have additional sleeping space above if you need more space. And this is basically on a Freightliner chassis. Nice interior up front here, nice seats. And yeah, I mean, if you want to close off this area, if you have storage up here, they do have curtains on each side with some windows that you can close as well. Storage above this couch. Really cool. I would definitely consider this and probably pull a trailer with a car on it, most likely. But yeah, this is really, really nice. Look at the amount of countertop space you have. If you are interested in this model, here's some of the pricing for it. It's gonna have a MSRP of $336,735. They have it on sale for $255,999. It's through Sierra RV. Is where you can find this at. Yeah, this is a really, really nice model too. And then here's just a little bit more specs for this one. Be sure to pause it if you want to see more. But yeah, solid countertop here. They do have that induction here, so if you have like the right pots and pans for this, where it can heat it up. And then you just have your regular propane side too. And tons of storage below here too. Your trash can would be right there. A lot of drawers. And then they do still provide a residential size and style for your refrigerator. Has even an ice maker, it looks like right there. Pretty deep. And then look at this. Wow. You can't open it all the way, so you gotta be careful too. So this is as far as it will open actually, so be careful. But yeah, check out how big this is. Yeah, I probably would expect maybe them to probably pull this out just a little bit more so you can open the doors a little bit more than that. But for the most part, this is a nice rig. Really nice. And then they have a storage right here. It's gonna be like your pantry. It's a really, really nice setup. And then just below your cooktop, decent storage. I definitely would consider something like this if we are like tired of towing a big fifth wheel and just want to have a change of scenery. And I'm seeing this display a lot more in RVs. It's like it's gonna show your generator, your tank levels, you can control your lights and your air conditioning. And this is gonna be for your inverter. And then look how wide this area is. I mean, it's a big RV, and it only has just this one slide for this area. I'm pretty sure they have one for the bed out back, but this is the bunks. Now, most people looking at these rigs are probably not going to consider this because they don't really need the bunks, but you can use this for closet space. If you want to go fishing or something like that, you can put all your stuff in here. You can take out these mattresses. I mean, but they are set up really nicely for kids, especially older kids too, because most kids like to sleep like this and hang out in their own little space. And you can close this area off as well too. So that's what it looks like when it's all closed up. One thing that would be useful is if you do need to climb up here, they do provide a ladder. And I like that they give you the curtains on the top and bottom as well. It's a nice setup here. And as I mentioned, you have the USBs and power on both sides. So if you want, you probably could even put a television in this area if you'd like, and up here. Now this is going to be the bathroom. And surprisingly, it's actually pretty big. You have the storage that you would need. You have space behind the vanity. They are using a cheap vent fan though. I want to knock them for that price point. But it is a one-piece shower, which is actually a good thing. And then you have a sink. It's not plastic, which is a good thing. Porcelain toilet. And then you also have your vanity too. They do provide a place for you to hang some towels up here. And they do provide a large mirror right next to the bathroom and between the bedroom. But the takeaway from this RV is how much floor space you have to walk around. Now walking into the room, you guys can see this is on a tilt bed. I just saw the sign right there on the wall there. USBs on this side with some storage just below. They put the breaker box down here too, so the converter is most likely going to be under there. And then you have additional USBs. Power plug right there. Most likely a hamper, which it is. And yeah, you have a lot of storage in this area. So I'm assuming that because you're bringing other people with you, your kids or whatever, they're going to need a spot for their clothes. So you do have this as well. But there is a lot of space inside of this Super C. As you can see, this television is on the door. Isn't that pretty cool? Huge closet. But yeah, a lot of storage, as you guys saw right there. Countertop space. If you like to put coffee pot in your room, you can do that. And these drawers are pretty deep too. Again, more drawer space. So you have enough storage for at least 4 people. Keep in mind you're packing to go camping, so that's just something you have to consider. But look how deep this goes, top and bottom. And you have additional above the bed. That's really deep too. So yeah, you have enough space to really go on an extended trip or even full time in something like this. And keep in mind you can pull a trailer too, so this thing can tow a lot. This does have the Coleman Mach AC units. And you have these really cool control panels for the lights and the generator too. Really cool. So as I mentioned, this will be on a Freightliner chassis. And it is riding on Bridgestone tires. The only downside I will say is something like this will have to go to a truck stop. And a lot of truck stops don't like to work on these. But it's still a really functional Super C. Let's check out some of the storage it has. And look how big the storage is on this thing. Additional areas here. This is going to be the back of your furnace. We have huge storage. Place outside for your television so you can hang out here. And this looks like a water tank, probably for fresh water. And I like that you can actually check to see how much water you have inside of here too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, this is why you would buy a Class C like this, because you get this ridiculous storage. I mean, it goes on and on forever. And then this is going to be your generator. It should be an 09 8000. So this thing can run pretty much everything in this coach. and more storage. And then here's the hitch out back. 15,000 pounds capacity and 1,500 pounds of tongue weight is what this is rated for. It's pretty good. And again, more storage. That's just crazy. So much storage on this rig. And this is going to be for your propane. And then this does have some of your power. Let me give you some light real quick. Alrighty, so this is pretty much where you'd plug in at. And they do provide a light. Actually, I didn't see that light in here. Actually, I don't think that works. Huh, interesting. So here's the wet bay for this rig. It does have a Nautilus system as well. Outside shower, and then it does have a water filtration system too. This is where you're going to pull your valves at to dump your tanks. Water pumps just below. It's a great area for it too. And this is where your sewer dump would be at. Storage right here. I mean, I'm telling you, there's so much storage in this rig, and that's the inverter. So much storage. I'm like having to climb under here too, so I apologize if I have to keep cutting, but I just want to show you guys. Oh my goodness, look at all the batteries this thing has. This thing has a huge battery bank. Really cool. I think there's like one more area right here. Just more storage. This thing has a ton of storage. Something I would recommend is that they put lights under these slides, maybe like this little small lights that can come on, because you can't really see under here at night if you have to work on something. This is going to have a tankless water heater. And that's pretty much it. This is most likely going to have an engine block heater for the diesel. And let's check out the driver's side here before I show you guys the numbers. But yeah, this rig has just about everything you would need. You know, it has the power seats. Most likely it's going to have air seats too. It's really, really cool. It does have that Freightliner setup too, like, so it feels like a semi. Yeah, there's no dual climate control, none of that good stuff. No HID or LED headlights. Just all your normal frills that you will see on a truck like this. Alrighty, so let's take a look at the numbers here. So as you guys can see, this thing has a GVWR of 32,700 pounds. It has two axles, as you guys saw. So it's not tandem in the back, so it's 10,000 pound gross axle weight rating up front, and then 22,700 pound rating out back. Here are the wheel and tire specs: 22.5 by 8.5, and then 22.5 by 8.25 out back, and 110 psi for the tires. And I don't see that this has an unloaded vehicle weight from the manufacturer, so that's the only thing I don't see. But I'm assuming you probably have more than enough capacity for this rig. Really nice. But I hope this video was helpful. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys soon.